guys, welcome back to my weekly favorites and fails. I don't have any fails this week, so that's always a good thing. So let's just jump in and get started. My first favorite are my eyelash extensions. I don't know if you guys can see them from this far away. I'll show you a close-up, but I have eyelash extensions. I got them a week ago, 6 days ago, and so far I'm just in love with them. I've been playing around with different makeup applications, makeup, like, you know, you have to do it a little bit different, and I haven't worn mascara or anything like that, and I just love like waking up and looking like I have Demi Wispies on, even though I don't. I go to bed with beautiful fluffy lashes and I wake up with them. I've been playing around with really natural makeup looks for the eye look anyway, and that's what I generally love the most. For me, I just think it's the most brightening and wide eye opening for my eye shape and just what I prefer. But today I decided to go a little bit darker and, you know, see if they looked okay with a darker look. For me, this is kind of a dark look, I know, right? But it's not like a black smoky eye by any means, but you guys know what I'm saying, and I feel like they look really great. They look like I have Demi Wispies on, so I love them. Why am I doing this with my hand? I don't know why I'm talking with my hand. As of right now, I do plan to get them filled and to upkeep these eyelash extensions, and so in a couple months, when I've had them for like a good amount of time, I can do a whole video if you guys want to know more about them, how I clean them. That was like the hardest thing that I was trying to find information on, was how to, you know, wear eye makeup. Obviously you don't want to wear mascara like every single day or anything like that, because you can do it, but it just decreases the life of your lashes. So yeah, just use your discretion. So yeah, once I have them on for a good amount of time, I can do a whole video on them. Yeah, but like finding out how to wash them, different like tips and tricks about how to get them clean, because you obviously need to clean them, but you don't want to use oil, so you have to use like oil-free makeup remover. So I've been accumulating some goodies, some different cleansing items, if you will, so hopefully I can find a good routine to take off the eye makeup. But yeah, I just wanted to shout those out, and I also wanted to thank you guys for your feedback. I did an Ulta haul a couple weeks ago, and I talked about getting eyelash extensions and said that I wanted to, and asked you guys if you have had them or if you know anything about them, what your experience was, etc. And a lot of you guys had some really great information and feedback, so thank you so much for that. My next favorite is a product that I know, I'm pretty sure I've talked about before in the past, but I'm gonna talk about it again because it's amazing. It's the Neutrogena Rapid Clear Acne Eliminating Spot Gel in this little tube here. It's micro clear technology. You can see, I mean, I tried to cake on the makeup today to cover it up, but right here I had the world's most angry blemish ever. It was so red, it was almost like a full dime size, and it was just not happy. I mean, disclaimer, yes, I fussed with it. I tried to pop it because it was a whitehead. I had to pop it and then it was bleeding. It was just gross. TMI maybe. But this stuff, like for any like stupid little blemishes that pop up and you just need to get rid of like as fast as possible, I swear this is the stuff that does it for me. It just gets rid of it the fastest. This one took a couple days to get rid of, and I just applied this a few times throughout the day. Other like pimples that aren't as, is it pimples? Any other blemishes that aren't as mad and upset and angry as this one was, oh my god. Okay, so I just realized that I had a lipstick all up on my teeth. So I don't know how long that's been there, but I just got rid of it, so I do apologize. But like I like to say, it's real life, it happens. I should probably blot. And actually I'm gonna blot because I did not do that. Okay, so moving along. This stuff is amazing. It's super, does what it says, Rapid Clear Acne Eliminating Spot Gel. It does have salicylic acid in it, which for me, that versus benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid for me is more effective on my skin. So I can't recommend this stuff enough. Just a great little tool to have in your skincare kit for when you do get those really stupid blemishes. I'm so excited for this next product, and I'm hesitant to put it in the weekly favorites because at this rate, I'm going to be using it every single time I wear eyeshadow, and it's probably also going to make it into my next monthly favorites. It is the Too Faced Bonbon Chocolate Bonbon Palette. I mean, can we just take a moment? Look how cute it is. So if you guys haven't seen this adorableness, it has these beautiful little eyeshadows that are like in these heart shapes, which, come on, Too Faced. They freaking rock my socks off with their Polly Pocket-esque packaging every single time. Every time. And it has a hint of chocolate to it. I don't know if every shade in there smells like chocolate, but this thing smells like cocoa. Like if you know what the cocoa, the bronzer milk chocolate soleil smells like. This smells like it. It's not as potent as that one. Not that that's potent, but blah, 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 snore, blah. Let's move on here. This is a beautiful little palette. You can get so many different looks out of it. I've been wearing it for more natural days. I've been wearing it, and also you can get a deeper look today, like I have on some of the darker shades in the crease, and I have another couple eyeshadows to talk to you guys about that I'm just obsessed with and I cannot stop using. Now, I've dug in and used pretty much, have I used all the shades in the palette? I've used most of the shades. There's just a couple that I haven't used quite yet, but the quality on most of them, the ones I've tried, the majority of them, is really good. I just don't like palettes where some of the shadows are really good and some of them are like, meh. Last week I talked about the Tartelette 2 palette, and 3 of those shimmery shades were just not on par with the quality of the rest of the shadows. So for me, like having 3 out of 12 eyeshadows that are not that great quality, it's just not that, it's not that good. But this one so far is pretty legit. And I never thought that I really cared about this aspect, the fact that it has a mirror on it, which mine's gross, but I love the fact that it has a mirror. It's just nice to like, I like to check in my mirror that I'm doing my makeup in and just check and make sure everything is like even and whatnot. So I do appreciate that it has a mirror. It's like a little, like a tin little palette. For an eyeshadow primer or an eyeshadow base, what I've been using, wait for it, I've stepped away from my MAC paint pot and I've been using this e.l.f. cream eyeshadow. This is in the color called Dawn. This is so beautiful. I've had this, I swear, for a really long time, but I don't think I've used it too much, and now I can't stop using it. This is so multi-dimensional, and depending on if you build up a few layers of it or just have one sheer wash across the lid, that's usually what I've been doing, is just doing like a sheer wash on the lid and then going in with eyeshadows on top of it. But it's so beautiful, and I find that it really does a great job of priming my eyes, and it makes it so my eyeshadow doesn't crease. So even though it says it's a cream eyeshadow, not necessarily like a primer or an eyeshadow primer, this thing is fantastic. And I think this is the only e.l.f. eyeshadow that I have, cream eyeshadow, in the pot. So we all know what that means. This thing is gonna have some friends coming soon. The other eyeshadow that I've been really obsessed with for a couple reasons, the fact that it's just so beautiful, and the other fact is that the proceeds, all of the proceeds go to a great organization. I'm reading off this little thing. It's the Best Friends Animal Society, and it's this ColourPop Super Shock shadow in the shade called Puppy Love. Such a beautiful, beautiful cause and such a beautiful eyeshadow. I'm such a dog lover. I have 2 little dogs, and they're part of the family. So anything that's gonna help my canine friends is a-okay with me. And this color, so we'll talk about the color. I think this is limited edition too, based off of the fact that it's for like a cause. Let me see. I think it's limited edition. I guess I don't know for sure. But this again is in the shade Puppy Love. And when I first saw it and I didn't open it, I was looking just like through the box that it came in. I'm like, oh, it's kind of a boring beige shade. Oh, was I wrong? So I've actually had this for a few weeks, and I just started using it like this past week, and I am so sad that I waited to use it because it's so beautiful. It is like a beigey apricot sheen. It kind of has like almost like a rainbow shift in it. It has like pinks and purples and blues. It's beautiful. I'll show you guys the close-up. But I've just been wearing this all over the lid. It's perfect for a really natural, just kind of one eyeshadow and done look all over the lid, just for like a brightening effect. Or like today, I just did a little bit of a darker look for me. This is darker, like I said, but then I popped this on the lid, and I think it's just so beautiful. I think it's going to be a pretty color on everybody. And even if you have like a medium or darker skin tone, I think this would be gorgeous as a cheek highlight or a brow bone or inner corner highlight. I mean, talk about a multi-dimensional like pop of highlight. How gorgeous is that? And if you're not familiar with ColourPop, hi, hello, where have you been? These are only $5 each. And then next I have a blush favorite. It's the Clinique Cheek Pop Blush Pop in the color called Rosy Pop. And you guys know the packaging is so beautiful, this clear like acrylic-y thing. And then it's this beautiful little flower, which I love. I'm wearing this today and kind of going along with the theme of my eyelash extensions and the fact that I've been kind of playing back and forth with more natural eye looks and a little bit darker eye looks and just seeing like what I like with the eyelash extensions. I wanted a blush, and that's what I did. I pulled out a blush from my collection that's just like a neutrally pink that goes with any look. And this is exactly what it is. So that's what I've been really loving. And actually, I totally forgot. I'm gonna go grab a brush that I've been using to apply this with, and I love it. This brush is by Delium Tools. It's the 968 brush. And let me just tell you what it's called. It's called the Phase 2 Small Foundation Contour. Like, it's a dual purpose brush, which is kind of why it's pretty epically and oddly shaped. So it's synthetic bristles, and on the side you can see it's angled in a weird way. Like, I don't have anything like this brush in my collection. And I have been using it for blush. Pretty much this blush, because that's the blush that I've been using all week. So it just picks up the perfect amount of product, not too much, not too little. I really have been enjoying the synthetic bristles. Usually I am a straight up natural hair bristle girl for blushes. That's just my preference. But this has been amazing. It applies it so smoothly. So the concept behind this brush, these are new brushes. They have a few other ones as well from the Phase 2 collection by Delium Tools. And they're supposed to be like dual purpose. I think that's what Phase 2 stands for. So this one specifically is supposed to be for contour or highlight. So you can take, I don't know if you do it like that or like that, and then you flip it over. So you draw on like a harsh contour or a harsh highlight, and then you flip it over and you blend it out. So it's supposed to be for application plus blending all in one. But I've just been using it for blush. Like I said, I just dip it in there and then apply it, and it's just so soft. Just beautiful. You guys know I'm such a hardcore Delium Tools lover, so love that 968. And my last favorite of the week is the new OFRA liquid lipstick, Kathleen Lights collaboration. It's the liquid lipstick in the shade Havana Nights. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. So beautiful. I'll tell you what lip liner I'm wearing under it. I'm wearing MAC Half Red lip liner, which is more of a, kind of more of a cool tone, deeper berry, and with Havana Nights, it's more of a warm tone, deep red, like almost oxbloody, but more warm. And I just love the combination of those together, but this one on its own is beautiful. Such the epitome of a holiday lip color, so perfect. She did such a good job. I loved her other shade that she did, which was Miami Fever. Beautiful. You guys know these are like my #1 formula of liquid lipsticks. Bomb digs. I know Kathleen has a 40% off discount code. It's Kathleen40, I think. I'll leave it below. And I think that one expires at the end of the month. So I'll also leave my personal coupon code, which is only for 30% off. But I'll leave that below too. So if you're watching this later in life and you missed the 40% off code, then you'll have a backup for 30% off. It's not an affiliate code, so definitely use the 40% off and save yourself an extra 10%. Alright guys, so that wraps up the weekly favorites. You guys know what to do. Tell me what you guys have been loving this past week down in the comments below. And then I just wanted to chat briefly, a couple of things I just wanted to kind of chat with you guys about. The first thing is the holidays is coming like insanely fast. Like Christmas is next week, what the heck. So I don't know what my videos are going to be like next week. I do have family coming in town. So if I don't have like my regular 2 to 3 videos a week, it's because it's the holidays and I'm celebrating, and I hope you guys are too. So I'll be back after the holidays are over, and I'm so excited to do like my yearly favorites. I'm putting that list together and I'm excited. So that's coming up. Oh, I will let you guys know tomorrow, Friday the 18th at noon Central Time, will be part 2 of my Stella & Dot sample sale. And it's basically my stuff, my gently used jewelry that I'm selling. And it's going to be an epic sale because everything's going to be really close to half off. Not every single item is going to be half off, but pretty much everything is gonna be close to half off. 40% to 50% off, which is insane. So definitely tune into that. It's first come, first serve. I also am gonna be sprinkling in a couple MAC items to sell at 40% off too. So definitely check that out. Thank you guys again, if I haven't said it, for watching and hanging out today. I'll see you guys later. Bye.